Oh, what does this say? Let's have a look then.
Got to press on. There's much needs doing.
Those new recruits can barely lift their swords.
Look as long as you please.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. A place with books likely to entice Magistrate Waldo, you say? Naught springs to mind, I'm afraid. Kendrick of the Gracious Hand is versed in many things. Perchance he knows of such a place? There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your Majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance to that of the false sovereign? I see. If your Majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I am convinced as well. Ah, but of course. I surmise your Majesty intends to post the bill and invite suspicion. A clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign, yet will be unable to remove the bill from the public eye. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth till the man resurfaces. And all the while, the doubts lurking in the hearts of the citizenry will continue to deepen. A clever ploy indeed. I shall attend to this matter personally. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course. You have my gratitude, Your Majesty. Your aid has been invaluable.
Fancy a look at my wares?
This really is fun, Soldier.
Always enough. Errand to see to.
Might as well. Need anything? Many thanks.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Oh, I possess no ill intent, I assure you. I merely wished for a closer look at these bows. Those of other races differ so in design from our own, you see. That's all 'tis, mind. Curiosity. I have no desire to actually own one of these contraptions myself, and even if I did, it isn't as if I could purchase one. It would be unseemly for an elf to aspire to such a thing. No matter how they fascinate me, it isn't to be.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Naught I can do but wait.
There's a ladder here. We ought to put it to good use.
Are you in the market for something in particular? Do come again.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them from afar. You would simply give this to me? Oh, that is most generous. I would gladly accept it. You have my gratitude. Fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow in make, and yet 'tis unlike one in near every respect. Such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same, but the tension is altogether different. I suppose that comes from using different materials. Why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd that I should marvel so at a bow not of elven make. I suppose I sought inspiration, for I confess I find myself rather lost. My aim has suffered of late, such that my wayward arrows simply would not strike true. The timing could not be more unwelcome, as my skill with a bow is to be put on trial anon. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. I speak of the trial of archery, a time-honored elven custom. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. Till we succeed, we are not considered to have come of age. I have been training most diligently, yet my skills ne'er seem to take shape. Indeed, I fear my aim has only worsened with each new failing. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign form of archery rather than master my own people's. Thanks to you, I now have the means to do so, though I dare say I shan't make any headway on my own. Say, would you be willing to give me a demonstration? It might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, you gifted me this bow. I only ask that you show me how to wield it. Many thanks. I'm indebted to you twofold. But this is no place to practice. Would you be so kind as to meet me by the ruins north of Trevo Mine? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate on your display of bowmanship much better there. I do hope you'll join me. For now, I shall bid you farewell.
Fancy a look at my wares? Might as well take a look.
Welcome to Bjorn's Armory. And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember... Remember, Misers die early deaths. Hope to see you again.
Interested in my wares?
Take it easy. You're not worth my time.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Off to market I go.
I worked hard today.
I think I earned this.
Market I go.
Suppose you're all right.
You don't need a permit to get into Batal.
Life's best taken at a leisurely pace. What is it like about a space?
Well met, sir. It's been a hard day.
Nice place this.
Tis our duty to see this peace. Our soldiers need better training.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited. This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. Ah, excellent find.
I don't know what to do. I'll bring myself.
Sets my falls down dark paths this
Arms, arms for the poor. Pray grant those less fortunate some. Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Many thanks. May fortune smile upon you, kind sir.
What do you want?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the poor? Few can afford perpetual generosity. I hope you will return, should you find the means to give.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
What teachings might salve the people's woes?
Well met, Sir Arisen. Might I trouble you for alms for the many thanks? May for hold on a moment, Sir Arisen. Perchance you would be willing to aid me with another matter. You see, one of the children we care for here at the Gracious Hand has gone missing. Malcolm, his name is. He's a steady lad. I can't imagine he would have run away. This building's very old. It could be that he's found himself in some strange corner of it. Might I impose on you to search for him?
This gives me an ill feeling.
If I stay here,
'Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue. The pursuit of Bethlehem. Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go. A few hours sleep taken a long turn, I thought. Well met! This here's the sanctuary of tipplers and merrymakers alike. I assume you'll be starting off with a mug of the good stuff. Keep those orders coming. This fearsome world of ours is best met with stiff drinks and cheery hearts, I say. Now to lie in it. Got more soil than an
Malcolm. All he's doing of late is picking through rubble. Don't know why he bothered.
My prayers will surely be rewarded. It is my duty to devote my life to prayer and virtue.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off
looks as good a place as any.
What did I do to deserve this?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby? Efficiency is not the only factor worthy of consideration.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late.
Good day, sir.
Farming might look like simple work.
I fear I've much to attend to. A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Is there aught I can assist you with?
A moment's prayer can do a world of good. Tis my duty to devote my life to prayer and service. Is there aught I can assist you with?
Is Malcolm all right? We were supposed to go exploring together, but I overslept and he went without me. Wish he'd woken me up. I was really looking forward to going down into those vaults. Oh no, I wasn't meant to tell anyone that.
A short repose would do me a world of good.
Vaults, you say? By my knowledge, they were sealed off. Ah, but you mention rubble, aye? Then perhaps the lad found a way through. Come, I fear there's not a moment to lose. Pray, follow me, and quickly. I believe this is the place to which the children were referring. Look, there, a hole. Could he have passed through here? There is naught to be done but have a look for ourselves. The passage ahead looks small, but we may be able to squeeze through. Let us make haste.
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound. Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise. A paltry reward indeed. Rarely have I felt so empty.
Malcolm, thank goodness you are unharmed. You have my eternal gratitude, Sir Arisen. Now I can breathe freely at last.
Sir Kendrick, you'll never believe what I've found. It's just up ahead. Books, sir. Books, books, and more books. It's like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly? Perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought to follow close behind, lest we get separated. You have my support. Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
Heavens above!
Isn't it amazing? And I found it.
It is quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others, Sir Arisen? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here to be misused or mistreated. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate its true value. Pray tell me if you know of such an individual. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else about this place. 'Twill be our little secret. Understood?
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so impressive an archive slumbered here. 'Tis surely any scholar's dream. I quite agree.
The books ne'er seem to end. Who?
Visibility is poor here. Be wary of enemies lying in ambush. Keep your eyes peeled.
You're always good for a laugh.
Here! Strike with lightning on your side. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Isn't there anything to do? Where's my clothes? Can't afford the state. suppose I ought to go home and lie down.
We have found a material. I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Little happiness is all I ask of life.
I stripped you from the sight once I'd said my
Anywhere's better than the middle of a crowd.
Our soldiers need better trade. Is that
We shall remain here.
Oh, I got to keep moving.
I thought
First, says the fool.
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought... Come along. Aye, this should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Mustn't let it burn.
Some call it cultured, I call it dumb.
What's this I smell?
Got to focus. My head will roll if horse goes awry.
nice place, this.
I'm in no every face here.
I'll treat myself to I can't wait to see what the day holds.
There's a ladder here.
The rules
I
at
can
your
tell
length.
part of my life not getting anyone's way.
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Welcome. Well met. What should I get up to today? Under the higher mysteries.
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your description. Follow me!
Townspeople depend on me. I must try to flame
This sort of quiet means all's well.
Tis best you move along. Should one of the other guards espy you, I will be forced to play my part. Pray, be cautious, Your Majesty.
Money can buy comfort. Such peace reigned eternal.
All seems well here, but you can never be sure.
Who's there? Pray, keep your voice low. 'Twouldn't be good for either of us if someone was summoned to come check on me.
Could it be that you have come to bring Mother's schemes to light? I am Sven, the son of Queen Regent Disa. Mother has been acting rather strangely of late. I thought to investigate the matter whilst she was away. I gather 'tis the same for you. I can't imagine what else would have summoned you here. My word! You mean to say that you are the true Arisen? Could Mother have had a hand in that as well?
Regent Kin Sven appears to be missing from his chambers.
Me? No, sir.
Then start searching, you fool. Should aught befall the Regent Kin.
Forgive me. My absence seems to have made this rather more difficult for us. You ought leave the palace at once. This room turned up little of interest, but I've a mind to look into this further. I shall send word to Captain Brandt if I discover aught you should know. I'll head out first and speak with the Sentinels. Use that opportunity to make good your escape.
Sven, where have you been, Your Grace?
I couldn't sleep. A stroll might clear my head.
I have... been waiting for you, Arisen.
The room's at your neck. What ahead, Holmes? All right.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. He might... Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts. There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your Majesty's... How fared your mission? Was there aught suspicious to be found in the Queen Regent's office? This scrap. 'Twas part of a letter, and from Batal no less. This alone can prove little, but 'tis clear that Disa's schemes run deep. To think, Disa's actions have weighed even on the mind of her own son. 'Tis a surprise, but a welcome one. Disa is the doting mother before the Regent King. If Regent King Sven is willing to aid us by drawing Disa's focus, we may be able to gain more useful information. You have done well, Your Majesty. Though I am limited in the aid I am able to offer, I bid you, take this.
Phases. Now there's a name to remember.
Welcome.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy offering in exchange. I have seen your path. Maybe. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb. We ought to put it to good use.
Hope I didn't leave the pot on top.
Yeah? What is it?
This is where I am when life is overwhelming. Sometimes this is the only place I can find peace.
I'll go and open the chest. A crime committed here will see one confined to jail. I've heard that jailers are paid a pittance, despite the hardships of their work. Then a bribe might avail us, should the time come.
Such quietude is a blessing.
I like to chum here when I need a minute to
Such quietude is a blessing.
keep my arms strong and my mind sharp. There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Sometimes
come from?
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle. Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Best make haste, else I'll be at this all night.
I'm in no hurry to leave. A lonely place, but not without its charms.
Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet.
Our soldiers need better training.
Would that all my days were so tranquil. Must be vigilant.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I regret to inform you that there is no masquerade scheduled for today. Mayhap you've been misinformed, sir.
I'm unsure.
Time and a place for idleness, I suppose.
When does my watch end?
Barely lift their swords.
Sometimes I wonder.
Lots to do.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, let me alone, will ye?
Wonder if there's any... Easy work to be had.
Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow. All I've learned, I shall turn to your service. Open your eyes, everyone. 'Tis dark out, but our day begins. Shall we check our packs and be off?
Our soldiers need better training.
Look as long as you please.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients. Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Quiet at last.
We shall remain here.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost...
You're far from your station, are you not?
I was bored out my skull guarding the palace.
Twould seem I drank some drink without it. I am
Our
drunk.
first sovereign in decades. At last, we will see the end of the age of proxies. Indeed,
The Arisen has always been the mainstay of Vermund. Only they are capable of repelling the dragon and guiding us toward a brighter future. Not so for the Queen Regent and her son.
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
Naught but tedious talk of golden governance. I shan't let any...
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet ache.
Surely these extravagances... Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on goods traded with Batar. Apparently, even...
Whatever am I to do?
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling...
What I can do for you?
It would seem our sovereign has recovered enough. 'Twouldn't do to med...
All this merrymaking is a job.
I shan't let anything spoil.
I do wonder who's behind the mark.
Is this fast truly to the...
Perchance you've heard. The Sovereign, wounded in glorious combat with the dragon. Indeed, 'tis a weight off my heart to think that our fair...
Best to remain sober.
Methinks I'll have a rest. My feet...
I shan't let anything...
No. We who are gathered here...
If you've naught to say, I'd best be...
Someone to buy me a drink.
Would that such peace reigned.
I'm sure I can handle this. Quite sure.
I'm a tad preoccupied just then.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at...
Such cheap drink. It is not at all to my taste.
These festivities are part and parcel of...
Not much going on hereabouts.
Just between you and me, my survey missions through the caverns and ruins have been more trouble than I foresaw. My task is to seek out items of potential value and research them. And 'twas going well too, till I found that door. 'Tis an enigma, forged of strange materials and covered in queer etchings, but my orders are to get to the bottom of it. So back and forth I go on an endless string of expeditions. I grow wearier with every trip, but no closer to an answer.
Another ale can't make my...
Everyone who dances with me complains.
Let us forget the...
Always the same dismal. All this revelry in war's wake. 'Tisn't right.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Such quietude is a blessing. My sword arm could use some work.
Breadth of knowledge is no less important as steps.
I find it liberating to hide my face for a time.
I hear the coronation is to be held anon. Good thing too.
I would fain aid you if you are in need.
Now, we who are gathered here are... Now, we who are gathered here... Now, we who are gathered here...
They're the same tired faces in the same tired frocks.
Winning over a sullen crowd is my specialty.
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right? Next time, don't leave aught in front of the door. I had a hell of a time wrenching the damn thing open.
Beg your pardon? I'll be mindful of that from now on. Still, no doubt there are others who've no idea that says on the door. Maybe someone should put up a sign, eh?
Another ale can't make...
Sure.